Hey guys, Tony Depp here from AbsoluteAbility.com, and today I want to talk to all of you nice guys who just can't seem to get the girls that you want. You can't get the hotter girls, and it's frustrating because you know you're a good guy, you know you're cool, you know you have a huge cock, and the women deserve to enjoy that rod of pleasure, and you're just not able to meet those girls or attract them or keep them in your life. So I'm going to tell you 5 reasons why the hot girls don't like nice guys. Reason number 1 is that they just don't meet enough beautiful women. It's not that women don't like nice guys. Everybody likes nice people. Don't you like being around nice people? You know, a nice guy is someone who's going to help you out when you're in need. He's going to listen to your problems. He's going to empathize with you. And these are all really great for friendships. But for a woman, she wants a little bit of excitement. She wants some emotion. She wants to know that not only is this guy empathetic and friendly, but he can also take care of business. He can get shit done, and he has balls. He can approach her and talk to her, which is scary, without showing fear or without acting weird. Nice guys, they just don't meet these women because they're too nice. They think, well, what if I bother her? What if I come across as creepy? What if people see me and they think that I'm weird? What if I interrupt her while she's checking her Ethereum stocks? I don't know, but it's just that the nice guys are so nice that they don't even approach the women. And I notice nice guys, they justify it in the weirdest ways too. They say, oh, I'm not like those douchey guys. I'm not going to bother a girl when she's on her phone or when she's working on her laptop or if she's dancing with her friends. She came here to dance. She doesn't want to be bothered. I'm not like those creepy douchey guys. And so they justify it. But because of this nice guy bullshit in their heads, they don't even try. And so they don't meet the hot girls because the hot girls, they don't approach men. Very, very rarely, unless you're super, super high status, like a celebrity. They're not going to approach you. You have to go and meet them. That's the man's job. And the nice guys, they're just too polite. And so they won't even try. They won't put themselves on the line, and therefore they don't even meet the hot girl. They won't date the hot girl. End of story. Reason 2 is that they're just not a challenge. They're just available all the time. The hot girl might call up her nice guy best friend and say, hey Johnny, I really need to paint my fence. I just don't have time. Do you have any advice? And nice guy Johnny is going to be over there on within 5 minutes painting her fence for her. Right? She says, oh, I have to get to the airport in the morning. What do I do? A nice guy is going to drive his friend to the airport. But the nice guy isn't driving her to the airport because he's nice. He's doing it because he has an ulterior motive. He wants to get some pussy. He wants to get laid. And she knows this. The hot girls know this, and they take advantage of the nice guys. They're just saying yes to everything without implying any sort of need for a return on their investment. You know, a bad boy, he can do nice things for a hot woman too, but he expects a little bit of affection. He wants to get something in return. Like if I go and I do a favor for my friend, I expect that friend to do a favor for me at some point. But the nice guy, he's acting like he's doing these nice favors out of the goodness of his heart, but really he's doing it because he thinks he's going to get some affection from her in the future. But she's not attracted to him, so there's a problem there. There's a disconnect. And with the bad boy, he will do something and he knows he's going to get a return on his investment because he knows the woman is sexually attracted to him. Whereas the nice guy, he knows he's not sexually attractive to that girl, but he's still expecting maybe some kind of affection down the road because he's saying yes to everything that she asks for. Even if she says, I like chocolate ice cream, he's going to say, oh, I like chocolate ice cream too. He might not like chocolate ice cream. Chocolate ice cream might be his allergy. Chocolate ice cream might make his penis fall off, but he'll still say he likes it just because he wants to build rapport with her. So nice guys are way too much of yes men. They're way too agreeable, and that's one of the reasons why they can't hook up with the hot girls. Sometimes you have to be a little bit disagreeable, and you have to be a little bit more, a little bit more selfish. Reason number 3 that nice guys don't get the hotties is that they're too afraid of rejection, so they don't make a move, right? They don't grab the girl. They don't tell the woman that they think she's sexy. They don't go for it because they don't want to get rejected. They would rather stay in the friend zone forever, perpetually, just to be close to a beautiful girl than to risk losing her by stating their attraction or making a move, trying to kiss her, you know, going for a massage, or saying something risky that might normally make someone laugh, but they don't want to take that risk because if they act too aggressive or if they make the wrong joke or comment, they're worried that they'll offend the hot girl and lose the hot girl. But by playing it so safe, by never making a move, it just puts you straight into that friendly guy zone, that platonic friend zone, that nice guy zone. So you have to be willing to blow it sometimes. You have to be willing to escalate in order to get the hot girl to sleep with you. Otherwise, she won't even know that you like her. She'll just think you're just a nice guy, like all the other nice guys who are too afraid to make a move on her. The fourth reason nice guys don't get the girl is because they're living in scarcity. You can see this really abundantly in bars and clubs when some nice guy gets introduced to a girl, because usually he doesn't have the guts to go and talk to the girl himself, but some guy in the group will go and approach some women and bring them into the group. And one of the nice guys in the group, who is too nice to go hit on women, will start talking to the pretty girl that he just got introduced to, and you'll see him and he'll be like, "Can I buy you a drink?" And then he'll go and he'll buy her the most expensive drink, and then he'll be hanging on her every word. "Oh, really? Oh, that's so cool. That's so interesting. Wow, that's amazing." And he'll literally be hanging on her. You'll see his body language is leaning forward and over her. Usually these guys are wearing white shirts with vertical black stripes. It's like the nice guy uniform. You can see them all over the bar. And when they finally get some attention from a woman, it's like they've never spoken to a hot girl in their entire lives. And they come across like men who are in the desert dying of thirst. So this just tells the woman that this guy is totally scarce. He's probably not used to talking to beautiful women, and they'll be nice to that guy, they'll be friendly with that guy, but that's it. They're not going to call him back, they're not going to text him back, they're not going to meet him for a date. Maybe if he's lucky, they'll let him buy her an expensive dinner, but that's about the extent of it. And so how do you counter this? You just pull away a little bit. You can do some body rocking, you can tease her, you can make a funny comment, you can do some push-pull. In my community, in my free school community, I have courses. I have a course called Conversation Genius that teaches you guys how to be funnier, how to use push-pull, how to talk to girls so that it increases their attraction and gets you out of that nice guy friend zone. It's free. Join it in the link below. And the fifth reason nice guys don't get the girl is because they hide their sexuality. They pretend like they're not sexual beings because they don't want to be, again, the creepy guy, the douchey guy. No, so they become asexual. They become sort of this middle of the road, normal guy who doesn't have any sexual desires. He doesn't have any sexual passions. He's just not a sexual being. And so therefore, the women he interacts with, they just put him in the platonic nice guy frame, and that's where he stays. And it's really hard to get out once you get in. So all you have to do to get out of that nice guy platonic asexual frame is to start making little jokes. You can make a tiny dick joke and say like, "Well, you know what? I have this problem because I have a mushroom penis. It's about this big. You can only see it with a microscope." And when you make a joke about your dick being tiny, most people will see that as you being silly and not take you so seriously, but it'll also show that you do have the confidence to make jokes about yourself, to make jokes about your sexuality. On the other hand, you could make jokes about your dick being so huge, but then, you know, you might disappoint her when she actually gets your shorts off. So it's better to make tiny dick jokes so she's impressed by the size of your cock when she takes your pants off. Anyway, that's another story. The moral of the story is get used to talking about sex. There's a song, "Let's Talk About Sex, Baby." Maybe you've heard it. Women love talking about sex, and you can bring it up in ways that aren't weird or creepy or douchey. Like, for example, I travel a lot, and I sleep in, I used to anyway, sleep in a lot of dormitories, and sometimes people would be having sex in the dormitories and wake you up. And you know, it's impossible to sleep through sex because that noise, it's universally designed, it universally affects the human psyche the same. It wakes you up immediately. As soon as you hear that, you're awake. So it's impossible to sleep in a dormitory. If anyone's fucking around, you wake up. So that's like just one joke you can use to sort of break the ice and start talking about sexual subjects. And this will show women that you're not just some guy with no sexuality at all. Other ways you can show your sexuality: unbutton your shirt a little bit, show some of your chest. You know, wear some jewelry. You can get like an interesting necklace or an earring or a piercing of some kind, a tattoo, something that says, I'm a little bit extravagant, I'm a little bit flamboyant, I'm a little bit of a show-off. I like my body, I like myself, I want to adorn myself with beautiful things to show you that I'm a beautiful person. And nice guys, they very rarely show their looks off. It's like they're embarrassed of their body, they're embarrassed of their desires. Look at a guy like Russell Brand on YouTube. Go watch Russell Brand in his heyday, and he was a master of displaying his sexual nature, his sexuality, and women were drawn to him, and he really put himself in that lover frame rather than the nice guy, boring provider frame. So learn how to be proud of your sexuality and display your sexuality and talk about it, and you're going to attract more hot women. I guarantee it. So there you have it, guys. 5 reasons nice guys aren't getting the hot girls. I hope it helped you. I hope it gave you some ideas. Grab the link below and join my school community. Come in and get all the free courses that I'm offering you guys. I really want to help you, but you need to put in some effort. You need to try. You can't just absorb content all day and not do anything. I'm also a coach. You can hire me. I can help you one-on-one. Just come and email me with the link below, and I will talk to you one-on-one. Until next time.